What's up, everybody? What's going on? My name is Josiah Van. Welcome to the first podcast of Galway Productions. This episode is going to be named Humble Beginnings because obviously we got humble beginnings. I'm a freshman at Georgia State University, and I'm with my two boys, Anton and Quinn. We're going to tell all three of our personal stories and how we're getting here and why we're doing this podcast. Anton, you want to go first about where you at?
No, you can go first. I appreciate you. So you like me, like, where am I at now, just in life in general?
Like, yeah, just let the viewers know, like, your story and the point you at.
Well, my name is Anton.
Okay,
right?
okay.
I am an artist. Okay.
Right, for sure.
But I'm only just now realizing I'm an artist, which is crazy. Like, I've always knew that I liked art and that I had the talents. But when it comes to like applying yourself in the real world as a creative individual, it's a completely different story. So there's a lot of lessons that I'm learning about how to carry myself, how to, initiate and execute certain things and stuff to get to where I need to be.
Yeah.
Primarily with like photo shoots and video shoots and stuff like that I'm trying to do now, just producing media that I can use to kind of elevate myself and elevate my brand as well, things that represent me, just kind of, bringing that to life with other people. Wow. Because that's what I love to do.
In a collaborative fashion.
Yeah, I love to do everything in a collaborative fashion with other artists. So, with that, I've been putting a lot of time into that, which actually does take a lot of time. So, as a part of my hustle, I plan on, putting a lot more time into that, in the next coming year,
Okay.
With y'all, on the grind and stuff like that. Yeah. So, I feel like once I really put my full attention into it and I can start to, apply my talents into all the different areas and, kind of, we all want to move closer to Atlanta. Yeah. So I think that would be near the source of opportunity that way too, especially as a creative person. So.
And to explain a little bit what he means, because obviously I don't know, we are at a point in college now where we are thinking that college may not be for us, college may be for us. We have to figure out, but the best way we think to figure that out is through a gap year. Right now we're in our freshman year. All three of us are in different situations of college. Q and I both go to Georgia State, but Anton goes to GGC, Georgia Gwinnett College, right?
Community college.
Okay. It's whatever. Hey, you get it how you can, but like, yeah, we're thinking about taking a gap year and living with each other and trying to go after our goals in the industries we want. Of course, we know it's not going to happen overnight, but we're just trying to discover ourselves, but also discover the industries we really want to be in.
Mm-hmm. So take that leap to get there.
Yeah, for sure. And you talking before we get to Q, my bad. You looking at me like, what's up? My bad. I just want to make sure like the viewers understand. Well, no, before we go to Q, let me make sure the viewers understand. Just before to move on so the viewers can understand you a little bit more. Yeah. Tell them about your first brand and New Art and what you were doing with that and what that was and where you are with it now.
Okay, so before I get into that, I want to talk about really just like brands in general. Yeah. If you have a brand or you try to build a brand that's, for you and about you, there's got to be something that you love doing. So when you are forming that brand, just make sure you build it around something that you love, what you love to do, because that's going to be what you're putting all your attention into is that same thing for years and years. And it's going to continue to evolve and grow, and you're going to keep switching it up. So just make sure that you absolutely love it. So with that said, New Art, when I first started thinking about what a brand meant for me, I took that look into who I am, into myself, and I was like, I love helping people. I love to work with people. I love to create things that include not only my talents but other people's talents, because I feel like that elevates it, just that much further. Yeah. And it involves the community, and it's, it's just beneficial to work that way. So when I first started New Art, I was like, okay, I'm gonna make this brand that is a creative brand. I started off in fashion because I love fashion, and I'm still working in fashion right now, but I like to try and pay attention to as many areas of the creative world as I can, so I can be inclusive with all the people that I collaborate with.
So wait, what is New Art, first of all? What is that brand? What is that?
So basically when it first started, it was just a clothing brand.
Okay.
So it was, New Art apparel.
And this is in high school, from freshman year in high school.
Yeah. So started it freshman year in high school, printed t-shirts.
2016.
Stuff like that.
2016, such a great year. Subtle flex.
No, yeah, just a slight flex. No, no, I came into high school, and at that point in my life, I was like, okay, I want a brand. So, learned how to print shirts, learned how to print hoodies and stuff like that, and I was just making my own designs and doing it that way. And along the way is when I started, really developing the brand and learning how to collaborate more. So I just started off with my own clothing. Then I brought it out into, photography and media, and tried, I was working with Carrick a lot, at Lyle Lensation on Instagram. He's a great photographer. And, reached out to him, and I was working with him to do a lot of my campaigns and stuff. And that's when I really started to evolve. And I was like, I want to do more than this. I want to get into media. I want to bring all this stuff together under the New Art brand and make it sort of a big creative brand other than just a fashion brand. So in summary, right now, New Art is sort of like a creative hub, like an agency in a way, where a lot of creative people can come together, collaborate on projects, whether it be, products that are actually sold on the website, or whether it be their services being featured on the website. Yeah.
All right, and that's amazing. And I love to see that transformation. Like, I've seen New Art go through the different phases, and I'm definitely interested.
A lot of different phases, a lot of ups and downs.
Yeah. I mean, as any business, right?
Yeah.
And I think the beautiful process is like you said, you're really a collaborative guy. Like, you want to match other people's energies to make the best product possible.
For sure.
I remember one time we was outside of a party, and you remember the guy stopped us. You remember that?
Oh, yeah.
He was a party like hype man, and he was going to everybody. It was me, Anton, our friends Kel and Ariel, and he was talking to everybody. He was like, "Kel, what do you want to be?" Kel was like a cinematographer, like a video guy, like recording music videos. Ariel's a producer. Anton's a fast person. He was like, "What do you want to be?" I was like, "Screenwriter."
A screenwriter. He was like, screenwriter, man.
Because this is like,
I know it's lame. It's lame. I know.
We're in Atlanta, and like it's dark, and it's a party in like a different environment from like Hollywood, but at the same time, it's like he told us we could all put our energies together in that collaborative way. You're saying we can create something great. So I love what he's doing, and being in Atlanta and being young and knowing different people. Everybody's here, so it's like that collaborative energy is so important. But Q, let's go to Q. Quinton Workman. Quinton, what's up, Q?
What's up, y'all? I'm not as exciting as this guy over here. I don't have my own brand.
No, he's very exciting. Y'all don't know Q, but Q is, to say the least,
brand.
Q is Q.
I am. Where do I even start?
So let me ask you,
man.
Where are you at right now in your life? What is going on right now with Quinton Workman?
Right now, I'm trying to figure out a couple things right now.
Okay, speak.
I'm trying to go on a YouTube thing because I just figured out that I really do like helping and entertaining people. That is something that I really love to do.
Yeah,
I love to help people, benefit them when it comes to businesses. Oh yeah, hit me, a marketing major. Hit me. I just hit me.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
I was at a dentist appointment the other day. QW.Quinny. That's my Instagram. Hit me, for real.
Say it one more time for the people in the back.
QW.Quinny.
Okay. Yes, sir.
It sounds just how you spell it.
And we'll leave our IGs in the description also, so you guys can follow us and support.
But I just found I just like entertaining people. I like to laugh. That's really how I carry throughout the day. Positivity. That's how you're supposed to carry throughout every day.
You gotta have it.
That's really what I'm trying to do. Just spread a message. Just be myself. Truly just me. And spread it to everybody. They gonna fuck with me. Oops.
It's whatever, man. And this podcast is all about us having the voice as young people trying to find our way and trying to find knowledge. So we could be ourselves on this podcast. So essentially, this podcast is for us finding answers to questions we have. Generally, as young people going out into the world, we want to be successful, right? So we want to have conversations with people who are either hunting for that success or already have it. Essentially talking about building wealth, whether it's wealth through love, happiness, or health, or spirituality. We want to have these conversations with different people. So this first episode is an introduction to all three of us. These are three separate hosts you have at this table, and all three of us will have different interviews and conversations with different guests on our show. So we're all in college. My boy Anton at GGC, my boy Quinn at Georgia State, but he's at home. But I'm at Georgia State and I'm on campus too. So we have three different experiences, but at the same time, we find ourselves in a situation where we're not satisfied with the college experience. So we're not the only ones. Let's just say that.
For real.
We know we're not the only ones. But let's just go back a little bit. Let's go back. Let's tell all of our viewers how Corona has been for students. So let's go back to senior year of high school. Let's go back. Go back.
Senior year.
So a Chinese dude ate a bet, and now we sick.
Wow. Gonna get canceled on our first episode. Crazy.
That's a lie. That's a lie. It's the government. I swear it's the government.
Crazy. And he said it's the government.
Like for real?
They're about to blackball us. We're getting canceled
before we even begin.
Canceled. 10 years from now.
Take that. Keep it away.
All right, let me just say this: we don't support any of his views that he just
Seriously, we all different views over here. We don't believe in him.
But nah, like I remember the first day Corona hit. We heard news about Corona coming, and I was at a restaurant with my boy Devin. I forgot the name, but there was a pep rally going on, and the Clippers were at South Gwinnett. Oh yeah. And we were getting some food while it was happening. Everybody was at the school, but I was like eating some food with my boy Devin at this restaurant, and we heard news and rumblings about school really getting shut down. So I'm texting my mom. I'm like, "Yo, school might get shut down." She's like, "Nah, they're not shutting school down. It may for like a little bit, but not really." We get back to the school. Mr. DeWitt, our econ teacher, comes in.
For real.
Suitcase in hand, looking tired. Oh yeah, Quincy class. He be blown.
He walk in there.
He was like, "You remember?"
Yeah, bro. He just be like, oh, "It's coming." He was like, "It's coming."
We was all like,
"What are you talking about?" He was like, "I told y'all it's coming, it's coming." He just started spraying and stuff. I was like, "Yo, what? For real?"
And mind you, this is March. This is March of our senior year. So in April we have prom. In May we have graduation.
Missed it all.
And I remember it was a really scary. It wasn't scary, but it was like you could feel like something was coming because he came in. He's like, "Listen, y'all, Gwinnett County really might shut this thing down." And Gwinnett County is notorious in Georgia. Gwinnett County Public Schools is notorious for shutting their schools down late.
Late. We are the last school to shut down.
For real, exactly.
Literally.
No matter what, no matter
what situation, zombie, anything, they will be like, "Gwinnett County just shut down the schools." What?
It's gonna take one person to die for them to shut down the schools.
Yeah.
So when they shut down the schools, it was the next morning after that day. I woke up. My mom came in my room. She said, "Joe, they're shutting down schools, and it's looking like they might cancel prom." I think prom was like in March. Actually, I'm not sure. I don't think it was in April, but it was around that time. It was about to be like prom in early March, and they shut school down.
Early March.
Fox Theater.
It's a really good theater.
Sued. Spent hundreds of dollars.
So many people lost money.
A lot of time and thoughts wasted. Thanks, Corona.
So what impact? And I could go in order between Q and Anton. What impact did Corona have on y'all senior year? How did it affect y'all?
Senior year? Well, at first, I ain't gonna lie. Hear me out.
Hearing you out.
At first, when Corona first came out, I was low key like, "Oh, this school."
I was happy.
I was lit. I called my job. I'm like, schedule me. We finna work. Cause I used to like working at my job. Cause it was like all of us was young. All of us used to be chilling in there.
Little Caesars, right?
Yeah. Y'all cool.
Cap.
Y'all cool though. I ain't gonna say nothing about it, but y'all cool. But yeah, I just worked, wasted time because I was only getting paid $7.25. That's really why I left. Cause I'm not gonna be a slave.
Ooh,
seriously.
Kanye West new slave.
But I just started working more and having like, I was having fun.
I could definitely relate to that experience. Like, it was so crazy. It was like a zombie apocalypse movie. Like, nothing like this has happened in our lifetimes. Like, school is shutting down. I'm so happy. I'm so excited because senior year, we had senioritis. It was dragging out. Yeah. Man.
deadly.
COVID, I wouldn't say it was a savior.
A savior?
What was y'all at? This man trying to get us canceled. He was trying.
It's the use of words, it's the adjectives.
Nah, he was talking about his grades.
Yeah, he's talking about his grades. It saved our grades. It saved our grades.
A's and B's. I had A's and B's.
He did. He was doing good.
I had A's and B's.
He had easy classes. He had easy classes,
He
bro.
see my grades the whole. I chilling in class like.
Had like cooking and or some shit. It
I
was
ain't
an
have
easy class.
cooking.
What class? Tell us what class you had.
I had a marketing class.
Wow.
That's easy. I could go to sleep at marketing, wake up, and do the work. That's easy.
Wow.
Pre-cal.
That was you had pre-cal senior year?
Yeah. No, I had AP. I had AP stat. I'm tripping.
Yeah.
AP
you had
stat.
AP stat your senior year.
Yeah. That was difficult. But Mr. Jones, I mess with you though. You cool peoples. Miss Malone, I mess with you too. You cool peoples.
What class you taught?
Marketing.
Marketing. Okay.
Yeah. She sent me a. Oh, I'm sorry. She sent me a mail. She sent me like a letter.
Actual letter? People still do that these days?
She sent me a letter and I read it. I liked it.
Wow.
And I meant to send a letter back, but I don't really know how to do that stuff. So I'm gonna just hit you on the digital way. Hit you on the digital way. I was gonna literally come back to the school next year and like give you a gift because you wanted a gift or something, but
we are in next year.
Coronavirus.
The new year Q.
I know. I'm talking about the school year, like the next school year.
This is the next school year.
I know, but the coronavirus. I'm not walking in that school.
It was then. Back then.
Back now. Exactly.
She sent it in. I got it in the summer, okay? Because I graduated.
Just say you failed.
I'm still coming.
I was thinking about moving to school too.
Okay, can we get the mic to Anton real quick? My bad, man.
No.
Dang.
Thank you, sir.
No animosity going on.
Anyways, it's okay. That's my brother, man.
It's brother, man.
Beige ass.
Light skin. Like the correct term is light skinned. Okay.
Listen, man. Who is light skinned and who's not light skinned? We don't. You're like. Yeah, you're brown skin.
Y'all are brown.
You're
I'm
light
up
skin.
there.
You're light skin.
I'm not like this table.
You're
Why would I do that
beige.
to myself. Anyway. No.
Kind of like your shirt. Kind of like your shirt. Like a Cheeto
I
puff.
didn't even forget what I was gonna say. Like
a Cheeto puff or some shit like a flame
a
Cheeto,
Cheeto puff? Because my hair, I look like a Cheeto puff.
Yeah, kind of like a. My bad.
Wow, this how we do it in the podcast now. It's okay, bro. That's why you need
I'm
a haircut.
sorry. Dang, I need a haircut too.
Anyway,
I need a haircut too.
But you got your hoodie on. It's okay.
I got my hoodie on. I was.
Anyways, it's my time. It's my time to shine. All right.
Oh my god.
Just pay attention.
He's shining, bro. This is colorism. This is colorism. I'm not gonna stand for it. I'm not gonna stand for it.
All right. Yeah, we gotta support each other. Like
Well, so tell your impact. Tell the impact that COVID had on your senior year.
Not gonna lie. I don't watch a lot of news. I did not know about COVID until we were at that Clippers thing and somebody was talking about it, and I was like, "Oh, there's a virus."
All of us.
And then my art teacher was like talking about it too. I was like, "There's a virus." I was like, "Where did that come from? Like, what is that?" Right?
We'll just blame it on Trump, like we do everything.
I'm
not a Trump supporter.
For me, it came out of nowhere.
I am not a Trump supporter.
You're not a Trump supporter?
Yeah, I didn't want my comment to be like blaming it on Trump. Like I don't support Trump. Fuck Trump. Sorry. Keep going. My bad.
Joe is our friend.
Well, he was just the only option. Joe was the only option. Like I'm just like, that's what it is, Joe. Like you cool, bro.
Joe Biden creeps me out a little bit. I don't know.
She was one like he's invited to the barbecue because like he's the only one there. Like, he's like, oh, we'll invite you to the
He's
barbecue.
invited to the barbecue because he's friends with Obama.
That's true. A lot of black people like, oh, he friends with Obama. Vote.
They see pictures with him and videos with him, and they're like, oh, so he black, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's crazy, bro. That's true though. It's true.
Because there was that one video with Obama when he did that. What was it? It was a 3-pointer that he made, and he was like,
That's what I
do.
when he did that, I was like, yo.
Everybody was watching that video, and then Joe Biden's he's got his mask on, and he's near the end of the video, and people see him, and they're like, yo, he's at the court. He's with Obama.
Pass the ball.
Vote for him.
Literally, bro. Literally, I think it's crazy. I think it was just, we just find ourselves where we're trying to vote for the better of the two evils. It's crazy. But we definitely did see a lot of young people turn out. We really pushed this thing farther.
I heard them sing I was watching the news with my mom, and I heard them say the most ballots ever.
Don't ask me. I don't know the numbers.
That's what they said. They said the most votes.
Oh,
ever.
yeah. Bro. They need to actually. I think they need to switch to blockchain voting, virtual voting. I'm not just saying that because I'm invested in cryptocurrency, but y'all need to invest or convince people. Y'all need to convince people to do blockchain. Y'all need to convince people to do blockchain voting. If y'all know what that is, look it up. Okay. So I can make more money.
No, don't let them do that. Okay. Because there's a lot of hackers out there.
No, that's the good thing about blockchain. Blockchain actually prevents it from hacking. So when you got cryptocurrency and you invest, you can hack.
I don't know a lot about this.
Oh, it's legal. Don't make it seem like I'm on the black market. Listen, just support blockchain voting. Yeah. Look up blockchain currency.
You heard my brother, man. He know.
So, how is college going for y'all right now, man? How is college going? Is college going or is it going? I hit my boy Devin up. I was like, I hit my boy Devin up. I was like, yo, Devin. I was like, Devin, how's your grades? He was like, it's going. Literally, it's going.
It's going.
That's how most, bro. Yeah, that's how most people I've talked to said. That's what they've said. That it's just going.
It's just going.
70s and 70s and stuff like that. But I also have a lot of friends.
I'll say that.
You have one A.
I have one A. I'll say that.
And you have probably 3 Fs.
Yo! That's what you gotta say. Family members, they be like, "How's school going?" I got an A in a class. An A.
I got A to B.
The other classes, we don't know.
60s.
We don't know.
The world may never know. That's how it is, man. I've definitely talked to multiple people. Everybody's going through a hard time with this college thing, from undergrads to grads.
I know somebody with all A's. It's weird. I don't know how they doing it. Coronavirus. I don't know how you have all A's.
What teachers are they fucking?
Chill.
I don't know anybody who has all A's.
I know like 2 people with all A's.
School.
I mean,
like how we said, there's, school isn't for everybody, but some people, school is for them. In high school, I feel like we all knew people that just went so hard, they had nothing else to live for.
And that's good. That's good. I think the problem in the school system is I think we all try to shoebox people, and we were talking about this earlier, into one category. So early in high school, the motto for us, they would come on announcements and say, college not if but where. Why do we have to go? Why do we have to fit in one category? Not everybody's an academic type person. Not everybody wants to be in school. College is not for everybody. So I think a lot of people are finding themselves in predicament where I know some people who want to switch their majors, which is cool. That happens at college. But I also know some people who don't want to be in college because they just know that college is for them. Yeah,
literally. I love you, family, but college really is not for me.
For me, I think for all of us, like we said earlier in the episode, we're taking this gap year. And for me, college may be for me, it may not be. But this gap year is definitely going to open my eyes, and I really want to make progress in where we're going. So for right now, college has been interesting. There's been a lot of people that I've met that are struggling just like us. It's all virtual, mostly virtual at least. So it's kind of like you're on your own. Since it's virtual, and a lot of times you don't even have to meet in classes in virtual, or on virtual meetings, you can just do the work whenever. It's hard because you got to wake yourself up. You got to be determined when to do the work. You're not going to classes in person. You're not meeting people in person, so you're not talking to people. Everybody, the campuses are shut down. There's no events going on, so you kind of find yourself in a situation where you could be stuck in your dorm all day or at home all day, and it seems like every time school is virtual, it's harder. So yeah,
I have 2 classes where I don't even talk to the teacher ever. We don't have meetings.
Yeah.
It's just they give you here. They give you the assignment, and you better complete it.
They type up a
Oh, make sure
bit
you're
of
talking to the mic.
instructions.
Make sure you're talking to the mic so we can hear you.
Yeah, so we can hear you, Bug.
Oh, I said they give you a little bit of instructions.
Slim Shady.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what they do. Yeah. I don't talk to a lot of my friends, but that's just because I don't go to the classes. I don't. Like, it's like, I don't.
You don't go to class?
In the virtual classes, no, I don't log in.
Oh.
Yeah, like, and that's the case for a lot of students. Like, it's not really mandatory a lot of times for you to be in those virtual classes. So, and students find themselves, oh God, they find themselves in situations where the teacher is terrible, which is normal with college. You're not gonna have professors that can teach, but they may not be able to learn from the professor, or the professor may not be able to teach it properly or communicate in a great way where most of their students can get it. So,
Yeah.
you're just teaching yourself, or you're going to other students so they can help you on assignments, and it's like it's very hard. It's very hard. Like,
I have one teacher, like my anthropology teacher, like he's really cool. You know, I like him.
anthropology. What is? Like, niggas are like, what?
That's like the studies of like
we look that
cultures
up?
and
Like,
stuff. You know,
culture,
it's like
okay.
it's like
Okay.
college social studies. You know?
Okay.
You know, so he's a cool teacher. You know, and I like him because he's good energy and he's good people. And he actually started to realize that people were having difficulty with his work, so he decided to adjust it and lessen it, or at least that's what he said. He made an announcement like that, but I haven't noticed that. Like, the work is still the same to me.
Wow.
Like, he gives us case studies that are like 12 pages that we have to read
12
on like
pages?
some on like random topics about like.
Can we cut that out?
Saved it. On like. Yeah, so like he'll give us different case studies on like random topics about random cultures, like whether it be like in Thailand or like the Aztecs or something like that.
Okay.
And you got to answer a bunch of like super detailed questions with like all sorts of like big words and stuff. And it's cool sometimes. Sometimes if I'm in the mood for it, I'll be like, okay, I want to learn this. But it's like I don't want to be doing that every week. Having to read like those whole case studies and like do like those whole little essays and then answer a quiz about it at the end and all that stuff. I'm at the end of the day, I don't take any. I don't remember anything. Like, I don't.
And I definitely think because of the way it's set up virtually, like how we got so much work and it's not even in person, and we got different classes to balance, and we're distracted being at home. Some people have learning disabilities, or they have ADD or ADHD, where they don't feel comfortable just being in one sitting environment. It's like it's hard for you to actually learn with so many different barriers, but also it's hard for you to retain the information because especially with so much work, you got to go on to the next thing. So it's definitely hard. I definitely think that and having conversations with family and mentors and friends, like, college is like, we all know the first 2 years is going to be like core classes.
If you have a support system, use it.
Definitely use it. But we know that the first 2 years are like core classes, so we know it's going to be like high school and stuff like that. But some people like Anton or Quinn or I are finding ourselves in situations where, like, I was trying to like be in a meeting with an academic advisor, and we were talking about the next 2 years or the classes I'm gonna take for next semester. I'm looking at these core classes like science and math. I'm like, yo, I just came out of 4 years where I did not like it. COVID saved my grades. So, like, and a lot of people feel that way. It saved my grades. I'm not gonna lie. It was a very tragic thing, but
The last 2 months of high school, finishing school, was the easiest 2 months of high school.
definitely.
Turn it to work.
And it's like,
Wake up, be like, something's about to be due.
exactly.
You're like, ooh, who do I know that's gonna have this done?
group chat. Nah.
We just playing.
We just playing. Jokes.
For real.
Jokes. But like, yeah, it's like we just came out of these 4 years, and now we find ourselves in a situation where we didn't get more breathing room, or we didn't decide our future more in depth. Like, of course, some of it is on us, but a lot of it is the fast-paced education that we're going through. Like, 3 months before we go to college, I wasn't really even excited personally to go to college. I didn't even get excited to the week of.
I don't even know how I actually applied to college. Did I apply?
Yes, you applied.
You had to.
Make sure you're speaking to the mic, by the way.
Sorry, y'all. Yes, I applied to college, but I don't remember it. Seriously. I took what's that test you got?
He applied.
Did I just apply to college? Did I just apply to college?
Chill. I am a good young man. I'm educated.
Drug free.
You see it.
Yeah.
Live drug free.
Yeah.
On my wrist.
Yeah.
None less. None.
Tell him.
Drug free.
Yeah.
For real.
Straight.
Keep it on my
Facts.
wrist every day.
Just like that.
Like that. What were we talking about?
We're talking about like
Yeah, I remember.
applying, like being excited for college.
Yeah. What's that test that we got to take? The S.
SAT, ACT.
I forgot about
That was horrible.
Turns out, and speaking of making,
low score the first time I took it, and I didn't do it again.
and speaking of COVID making things easier, when COVID hit, like
Yeah, y'all blessed that.
the SAT scores and ACT scores went away. So like you didn't have to like have those.
They went off your grades.
Yeah, man. But at that time, most of us already knew where we were going for college.
Yeah, I was
so,
already accepted, but
yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Would have been nice to know.
True.
And I didn't feel like reapplying for school. I was like, I'm going to Georgia State, bet. Let's go. So
Yeah, they accepted me. I'm proud of y'all. I mess with Georgia State though. Y'all cool, but being on campus though, y'all, not y'all specifically, just the people around y'all.
oh, the environment. Georgia. So people don't know Georgia State University is located in Atlanta, Georgia, but it's not a college town. So essentially, you're in the city. Beautiful city. I love Atlanta, but like since you're in the city and it's not like a college town where it's separated, like it's not like a hub. It's like you're gonna have people who don't go to Georgia State in the area, and you're gonna have the city in the area, and you're gonna have
People piss on the sidewalk. Shitting.
It's a wild environment. Did you really see somebody?
Somebody had shit on the sidewalk.
So tell
Somebody was hanging out the trash can halfway, ass out.
Probably like a homeless person. It's a homeless person. Yeah.
That's what you be saying on here?
It's a lot of homeless people down.
It's a lot, bro. Like
It's crazy.
they need help for real. Like people need somebody to help them because they have nowhere else to go.
GGC campus looks like a retirement home. Okay.
It's in the suburb.
It looks like a retirement campus.
It's like it's a
And
suburb.
especially now, like there's nobody there. So whenever I do go there, I was like, there was one time I was like, man, like I'm on this computer, like college is practically online. This is lame. Like let me go on campus, see if I can get like an experience, meet some people, you know?
Yeah.
I go to campus, ghost town. Nobody there. Like I don't see anybody. I'm like, where are the people at? You know, you see a few people walking by, but they're about their business, like go where they need to go to class, ready to go home, like commuters and stuff. Like it's not what I dreamed it would be. So it's just I don't know.
And I think that's a big thing you said. It's not what I dreamed it would be. I think for everybody, it's like this is a really tough experience, man. Especially people who are paying for these universities. Like when this thing first happened, I remember texting Anton and texting people and be like, the people who went to community college took a big dub because it's like you guys are paying for at a lower rate than people who are paying for universities. I know people paying $20,000, $10,000, $15,000
In they room doing the work. Like
same thing they would be doing at home.
you
Same
paying
thing.
$40,000.
I don't think nobody's paying $40,000 for one semester. Are there people paying? Like, is it really that high?
Some
schools-
going to Alabama. Some people going to LSU.
Yeah.
Alabama.
SCAD would be like what about 50,000.
Yeah, are you saying?
Yeah, like,
Can we get
Georgia State is really cheap.
Georgia State's like what, around 10,000?
Better fact check. I like that.
I gotta wait. So what are we talking about? SCAD? I really want to see this. SCAD.
I'm pretty sure it's about
50,000 a
Cross
semester. You for real? Hold up.
semester.
I was kind of exaggerating.
It's like,
Yeah.
all right. So the tuition is like 36,000. Books and supplies, yeah. Books and supplies 2,000. Other fees is like 500. Room and board is like 14,000. So
It's
like,
about 50,000 if you get everything.
yeah.
If you living on campus and all.
Dang, it's even. Oh my god.
Yeah, y'all taxing. School. Is it worth it?
I mean, and I think that's I think that's the problem with the school system. It's so general, or it's so you have to be this. The school doesn't make great citizens; it makes great workers. So I think people should, in these school systems, people should have the option, not college if but where, but like people should be do you want to go to trade school? Do you want to go to university, or do you want to go out and get a work or get a job? Like, what do you want to do? You want to be in the army? And they let you decide for the army more. But
seriously, as soon as you say army, they be like,
exactly.
they be like, come on.
Come on. Oh, Anton remembers the army. Having flashbacks.
Yeah, you had a phase.
He really thought a phase.
He had a phase.
Thought he was going.
Bro, he blew me with it, bro.
I was so serious.
He cut his head and everything. He shaved his whole head.
He didn't shave his
I'm about
head.
to get ready.
He wasn't a skinhead.
Bro, didn't he shave his head?
He did not shave
I didn't
his
shave
head.
it all the way off. It was low.
He's got a
I
little
low
haircut.
cut.
Yeah, he got a low cut.
haircut.
This boy really
I've
thought
known
he
this
was going to
man
go
for
to the
3
army.
years. I've never seen him with a low haircut.
I remember like, what was it, like sophomore year, freshman year? The girls like, you cut your hair, and girls like, oh my god, Anton, you cut your hair? You lost all value. You don't matter anymore. What's your purpose? What is your? Why are you here? Why are you here? Who
Just
are
straight up
you?
disrespectful when you don't got your hair.
I would just cut my hair randomly every once in a while and it would just grow back super
Yeah,
fast.
he's weird.
It's something about like, you got a bad haircut when people react in certain ways. Like, you go to somebody, they be like, oh, you got that hairstyle? Okay. What made you want to get that?
That's the question right there. What made you want to do that?
Like, just say it's bad. Like,
chill out. I just wanted to.
shoot, I got my Nanya haircut, bro. It's hard out here, but being a college student, it's like, you need every penny you can get.
Especially if you got bills to pay.
Grown man shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's cool though.
Cute shit.
I guess.
He said it's cute shit.
Car note. What you got?
Life insurance.
An apartment soon.
There you go.
Oh, we're going and how you all feel about this apartment, man? Like, us chasing our
This
dreams and
apartment?
shit.
I'm just trying to think of it financially. I think it's gonna be cool because I'm about to change up some things, on my side, so I could be on better side.
He already has a job, but me and Anton, we getting jobs now, and we're really trying to get this apartment in Atlanta. We really trying to.
Oh, rich
What happened?
ass nigga, yeah,
What happened?
$15 an hour. Look at him.
Oh, 15 an hour?
UPS man.
You gonna be pulling 15 an hour?
Just
boy, hot.
Man.
UPS, where y'all at?
He's gonna blow me if you ring my doorbell.
You gonna see this boy with some shorts.
Dang, you gonna do that to the UPS man? That's assault to a government worker.
Let your cow out on the UPS.
UPS ain't no government job. Anyways,
But yeah, man, we finna save up, work, and get this apartment for this gap year. And essentially, I'm a filmmaker, so I want to be a filmmaker. My gift is in writing, so I want to be a screenwriter and work with people and collab with people to make films and just get in the network and in the industry and network with different people already in there and see what I have to do, get advice like I've already been doing, and just see what Atlanta has to offer. Atlanta's supposed to be dubbed the new Hollywood, so like, this is a great place to be. I feel like I'm in a great place.
we're all switching it up, all remixing it. By the time next year we moving in, we gonna be set. Big boy shit, you know what I'm saying?
Big boy shit.
2020, why not take a risk? It's not 2009. We can do this.
2009, we was like in second, first grade.
No, I'm just trying to say like,
baby.
The years, like the time periods.
Yeah,
you can really do that in 2020. You don't really have to go to college.
Interesting note, 2020, like, this is a crazy time economically, like, in this year. So like, what was the housing crash like in 2008, 2009? We might see a recession next year.
Yeah, and then that's when y'all should invest. Okay. Okay.
I was talking to a guy. He was like, you should really. I didn't think about this, but he was like, if you want to invest in stocks, wait till a recession hits, or wait till it gets low. Wait till the stocks get bad. So when the price is lower because of it, then put some money on it.
Then it's gonna be like 6 months later. You're gonna be like, oh my god, plus $10 on the stock, 15. But I bought 15 stocks.
You going crazy?
Oh, cool.
It's definitely an exciting time, but yeah, I mean, that's it. That's where life is for us right now. We're questioning college. We're questioning if it's really for us, or we're questioning if we want to do this, or we just want to take a year off to find ourselves at a cheaper cost. That's not $50,000, or just to find ourselves. Like, really, like, what is the next step for us? What
Our
do we
purpose.
And I think the great benefit of being in that gap year is like we get to dive in. We get to dive in and start doing what we really want. We have to if we want to be productive. So while we're diving in, we don't have to wait 2 or 3 years to find out if that's what we really want. You know, we can just do it automatically. So we finna do that. We finna let y'all know. But y'all got anything to say before we out?
No one man above the group. We gonna fall together. Fuck it. G Herbo. We out.
Chocolate pudding.
You were so light skinned.
Candy cake.
What is going on here? Wait a minute.
Yo,
Wait.